Oh, I want this project to be wrapped up. I'm Melissa. Hello. And recently our washing machine broke down a lot. Dang it. In my previous 3 videos, I reattached the agitator assembly, replaced the broken tub cover, and the faulty lid switch. Now it's time to replace the busted water valve. Let's see how it goes. Without meaning to, we have been washing our clothes in cold water for I don't know how many months. I discovered this while making another repair on my washing machine, and I saw that the hot water was just barely coming out, like a little trickle. Let's do hot, see if that will work. Hot water comes out so slow. Why would that be? All right, I think maybe, fingers crossed, this will be an easy fix. It sounds like there is a clogged valve where the hot water comes in, and that's in the back. So I'm going to turn this off again and then unhook this and see if I can clean it out. I wonder if some WD-40 would make that tighten a lot better. Unscrew this thing. Ugh, probably could use a new washer. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, so we know it works, it comes out. The problem could be in this valve here, but it doesn't look that clogged to me. Nothing seems to be too bad with that. Hot water really turned off it. This is a wet, messy project. Mother. A piece of metal there. All right, what do I do with my paper towels? I think it's doing okay now. Oh, wire, what the heck got me? Oh, right on. Oh. Nope, that didn't really do anything at all. Just... Oh my goodness, I guess I'll unplug it. Okay, a little research, and I think the problem is a not working washer inlet valve. I took notes. Of course, that is inside the housing of the washing machine, so I get to take it apart one more time. Getting pretty good at it, though. Should time me, see how fast I can do it. First things first, unplug it. It is already step 2. Turn off the water. So now I have to disconnect the hoses from the washing machine. Pop this back. 1, 2. See how fast that was? See that? To see this process in more detail, check out my tub cover video. So the problem is this unit right here. So there are sensors inside of here. I don't quite understand how it works, but if they get damaged, it can cause certain things not to work. So from what I've heard, once this starts to go bad, it's just best to replace the whole thing. If it's not working and you end up damaging it, you can actually cause the washing machine to flood. I guess it has something to do with how it senses when things are flowing and not flowing. So I would just rather replace it and make sure. This is hot water, and this is not. So I'm just going to pull these out. There we go. So the water comes in here. This little part determines what amount of water comes through this hose. And because this hose is putting out cold water just fine, I don't believe there's a clog in here. So it tells me that this unit is not functioning properly. Okay, good. Okay, so you squeeze these little parts together. That opens this clamp, which is what keeps this tube on here. I'm just going to disconnect this part from the body so that maybe I can get more leverage in pulling it apart. Back here, these are what is holding this unit onto the body of the machine. There we go. All right, so it just pops out like this. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's been a very wet job. This is the unit in question. It does look pretty old. So I'm going to go get a new one. I'll see you back here shortly. I'm back from the appliance store. It's always good to take the part that you're replacing to wherever you're getting a new part, just so you can kind of visually compare it. So here's this thing, still had water in it. And here is, look, it's all blue. Because the new ones don't have this little side on there, this hole and this hole will line up. Until, oh, there we go. You just kind of push it into this little groove right there. So let's do it. This goes in here. These go in here. And then you pull it up here. Let it go, and it tightens it on there. Let's put you through here. So they're good. Oof. Plug these back in. Hot, cold. Hot is on the bottom. Cold is on the top. All right. Cost about 36 bucks. Not too bad. All right. We're going to put this body back on. Put this back in, this little seal thingy. This is the liquid fabric softener, which I don't ever use. So there's a little lippy thing. Okay. Looks good. That's right. All right. Put this back in. There we go. That's in. Okay. Turn you back over. Seems super solid. It's cold. It's wet in here and it's wet outside. All right, an on-off valve, but not today. Okay, I hear it. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna plug this in. Alrighty, let's hope I didn't just spend 35, 36 bucks for nothing. Okay. All right, we're gonna turn it on. First, we're gonna check the coal, make sure that's good. Oh, look at that flow. That's nice. Now I'm gonna turn it to hot only. Look at that. That is how it's supposed to work. Nice, and it's so hot. Hey. All right. All right, I'm going to tighten these up. I'm going to put the screws back in. I'm going to push this back, and I think we should do a test load. What do you say? Oh, I want this project to be wrapped up. It's a nice sound. Do you know how much faith and hope I have right now to be pushing this thing back? Faith and hope that it will work and I won't have to pull this out again. All right, let's load her up. Ooh, it comes out so fast. I didn't realize how slow it's been filling up all this time. All right, I think we're done. We fixed it. Let's see. The lid switch was about $15. Tub cover was $37. The water inlet valve was $36. So that's $88. We were this close to buying a new washing machine. That was $750. So a big difference there. And I talked to that appliance friend of mine who said in this part of the country, Southern California, those repairs by a professional would be around $300 to $350. So I saved a lot. Hopefully our little roper will last another, I don't know, I'd be happy with another couple of years. Maybe it'll last another 28 years. Who knows? This might be the longest living washing machine in the history of washing machines. If I have anything to do about it, it will. All right, until next time, I hope you learned as much as I did.